Alrighty then, everybody, welcome to the very first aggressive camping food review, where we're going to be trying out Momiji. First opened in 2010 in Northeast Salem. Now today they have 15 locations Oregon-wide. Today we're checking out the Lebanon location. The staff here is absolutely friendly, and they have an all-you-can-eat with a bento box that is actually a good value. Getting the number one, which is $15.88, got our meal, and let's go to our location. Alrighty then, so let's do this. Now, this is somewhat of a different kind of video because I don't do food reviews, but while I was live, people made suggestions, so I figured why not? Now, this is not something that I'm going to be able to do on the daily because it is expensive and I do live in my car, but it is thanks to the kindness of y'all, my community, that I am able to do this at the very least once a month. Now, let's get into the goodies, shall we? And of course, we got ourselves some tempura dipping sauce, some miso soup, some napkins, and the star of the show. Now, this is a little bit different than what their normal bento box is, because that is what we got. We got the teriyaki chicken bento box, the number one, which cost us $15.65, I believe. And normally it comes with 3 pieces of gyoza and a house salad. But we got ours a little bit modified just because I'm not a big fan of salad and I didn't feel gyoza. So instead I got their shrimp tempura and extra rice. Now, it does also come with a half Salem roll, which is about, I believe, 5 pieces. And it is a California roll with salmon that is fried. Now, I did forget to get a drink over there, so that might have added to the cost. But either way, $15.65 for all that food was pretty damn good. I did get a drink over at the Carl's Jr., though, and I got some Powerade because I feel like I needed some more electrolytes. Now, before we dig in, some fun facts about teriyaki. Now, teriyaki is more often synonymous to the sauce, but did you know that teriyaki is actually a cooking method? And though often many people relate teriyaki to Japan, it is not synonymous to Japan. In fact, the cooking method that teriyaki derived from was used in places such as China, Indonesia, and Thailand. And the terminology and the cooking method developed within Japan during the 1600s. Now, what teriyaki actually refers to is the glazing of protein in some form of soy sauce, mirin, and sugar, as well as the cooking of it on either a grill or broiling it. And the terminology of teriyaki was taken from the Japanese word of glazed with sugar, which was tare, and yaki, which refers to the cooking method, which is either grilling or broiling. Now, teriyaki within the modern day is actually the result of the colonization of Japanese culture. And what was originally developed within the 1600s is very different to what was developed after the 1900s, after the period of World War II. Now then, after that little bit of history, let's dig in, shall we? All right, let's do this. Some of that teriyaki chicken. And it's very good. You know, it's now, generally, I would judge the teriyaki chicken on whether or not it's too sweet or if it is got kind of a smoky quality to it. This teriyaki chicken definitely has a little bit of that smoky quality to it, and the sauce isn't overtly sweet. Get a bit of hydration in. Now, let's try out their tempura, shall we? See, the shrimp isn't overcooked, and the coating is very light and actually has a lot of flavor to it. It's not just salty, it's got a bit of umami, and the tempura sauce helps a lot. Which, I'm not sure if they make this in-house or if it's purchased pre-made. Either way, it's good. Now, because I don't have chopsticks with me and I don't want to raw dog with my hands, I'm going to do something sacrilegious. And yes, I did poke the roll with a fork. Please don't kill me. But I'm going to dip it in some of that tempura sauce. Now, I said earlier that the Salem roll was essentially a California roll that was deep fried with salmon. Now, I'm wrong. It is salmon, but it's avocado and cream cheese. not a California roll, with spicy mayo and eel sauce on top, which is actually very good. It adds a nice balance to it. All right, now let's try some of their miso soup. Now, I'm not going to be the best judge of this, actually, but either way, it's going to be nice, it's going to be warm, and I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good. I can already tell, though, that they've got all the right components, you know, the green onions, the kombu or the seaweed, and, of course, tofu and the miso. Now, I'm not sure if this is from a packet or if they made it from scratch. But what I will say is, it is a good compliment to the meal. And it is not overly salty, which is nice. Well then, now, anybody who's joined my lives before knows I've stated this time and time again. When it comes down to my food preferences, what my favorite food is, I'm a basic ass bitch. I love me some chicken and rice. And this is a chicken and rice bento box that I am thoroughly enjoying. The flavor is there. The value is there for the amount of food that you get. The soup is nice. It's not overly salty. I love all of the components. And $15.69 is not too bad for all of that food. All in all, for it being one of my favorite meals to get, I would give it a straight up 7.5. Now, I do hope you enjoyed this aggressive camping meal review, and thank you for those of you that are part of the community. I really do appreciate your support, and of course, if you do want to continue to support me in other ways, remember to check out The Thing in the Thing.